While the war debates, Putin has already moved. NATO isn't planning, but their next steps might be too slow. In the last year alone, Russia moved more troops than most of Europe anticipated, and many NATO exercises were delayed. Satellite imagery shows movements across key regions that no one expected. And here's the shocking reality no one is talking about. To understand the stakes, let's go back. NATO has been expanding east for decades, bringing former Warsaw Pact countries under its umbrella. Russia, on the other side, has been watching every step closely, seeing this as a direct threat to its influence. The Ukraine conflict showed how quickly tensions can escalate. Analysts say that Europe's response mechanisms are slower than ever before. Each delay gives Russia a strategic advantage. Countries like Poland, Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania have increased NATO presence. But even with these additions, the alliance struggles to react quickly. Budget differences, geographic distance, and political priorities. And of course, then there is a slow decision making. Every delay is a chance for Russia to advance its strategy unnoticed. So, what is Putin planning next? Experts suggest a multi-layered strategy. First, there is a rapid mobilization. Russia can deploy troops quickly to key regions. Satellite images already show unit stations near strategic points. The speed and precision of this mobilization could outmatch NATO's response time, giving them a critical window to act before Europe can coordinate. Then there is cyber operations. Cyber attacks targeting critical infrastructure, power grids, communication networks, even financial institutions could cripple Europe before any military engagement occurs. Previous attacks like the 2015 Ukrainian grid outage show how effective and disruptive these operations can be. And then there is diplomatic pressure. Russia may attempt to divide NATO from within, targeting countries with energy dependence or political instability, creating fractures that weaken the alliance. Political hesitation in Europe could be exploited to advance strategic goals without firing a single shot. And this is where Europe could be blindsided. If NATO fails to act swiftly, Europe could face serious consequences. Let's break it down into three potential scenarios. The first scenario is the energy crisis scenario. Russia could leverage energy supplies as a weapon, creating shortages and driving prices through the roof. Countries heavily depend on Russian gas would feel the immediate impact, triggering economical and political instability. Then there is border instability scenario. Rapid troop movements and localized conflicts could destabilize countries bordering Russia, forcing refugee waves, border tension, and increased military presence, straining resources and alliances. And then there is a political fragmentation scenario. Some NATO members
NATO countries show hesitation, from low in the US to high in Turkey, revealing political fragmentation.
Weakening the alliance's credibility. The perception of hesitation could abandon Russia further, increasing risks across Europe. The takeaway? Russia relies on speed, surprise, and strategic pressure. On the other side, NATO has the tools to respond, but the delays and coordination issues could give Russia the upper hand. Europe cannot afford to underestimate the next moves. The clock is ticking, and every decision or indecision matters. The question isn't whether Putin has a plan, it's whether NATO is ready to respond. One misstep could have consequences far beyond Europe. Stay informed and stay vigilant. If you want real-time updates on global conflicts, subscribe now and turn on notifications. And tell me in the comments, if NATO doesn't act fast, which European country do you think will feel the consequences first?